I think we have to think positively about the future. We can always focus on the problems, but we've solved so many things in the past. We're going to solve in the next 20 years energy. We're going to solve the water problem. We're going to solve diseases. What we can't solve with technology is how we live, social and political things. That will take a little bit more effort than a new app. We look at the music business. Again, as a comparison, it was $44 billion 20 years ago, 15 years ago. And then the internet came and killed it. Okay. Went down to $14 billion. Now we have music in the cloud, streaming. It's 1.5 billion a month is what people are paying. About 110 million subscribers. It's going to go back to 50 billion. So the key question you have to ask yourself when you're talking about transformation is not where the money is, because the money is being generated, but if you're going to get it. This is our future. We're going to work a lot more with technology. Whether it is an actual robot or a virtual robot or a software or an intelligent machine or an app or voice controlled or a helmet or whatever you want to call it, right? Because these are extremely powerful tools. I mean, imagine you're wearing a helmet, you can go inside the data, you can figure out what goes where in 100 times as fast. That's kind of like being superhuman, if you want. Stats are really quite simple. Machines will increasingly do the routine work. This stat from the World Economic Forum is actually an understatement. It says 2025, 48% of work will be done by humans and the rest by machines. I think it's a lot higher than that. But don't fear. This is actually a good thing. I explain why. It's a hard thing because it's an inevitable change, but it's also a good thing because basically anything that can be digitized or automated will be. Music is digitized, books are digitized, films are digitized, the bank is digitized, insurance is becoming digitized, government is going digital, manufacturing, production, that's called the end of routine. So look at your own job and say, which part of my job is routine? And then you can sort of see how automation will come in and do part of that job. Social Security Administration, passports, voting. I mean, if we can digitize that, how much money can we save? Of course, then there's the question of surveillance and trust. Right? But anyway, we're going to go into this age, and that's basically everything that we do is going to be digitally transformed. But let's not transform one thing that's really important. That's us. There's many things about us that should not be transformed. We have assisted intelligence, we have automation, we have augmented intelligence, and we have autonomous intelligence. This is where we have to ask the question. Intelligence that assists us, I will give that thumbs up. And that's going to be our future, clearly. But we do have to take a good look at what that means. And how can we create other things around it? Automation, we have to have a discussion. When we automate, what's going to happen to people who are automated away? Will we have an automation tax, as Bill Gates has suggested? Well, any such tax would be extremely sort of anti-capitalist, right? But is there another option? Big discussion point. Augmented intelligence, virtuality, also something we have to look at. And here on the last one, as Elon Musk has says, to me that's a clear no. We don't want machines with an IQ of 1 million connecting to 1 million other machines with an IQ of 1 million. That would not end very well for us. But the reality of that is it's about 20, 30 years away. So we have time to discuss it and figure out how we can be safe. Let's put it this way. All of these things are going to be amazing for us. But we have to put a context in it. We have to understand how we use it, how we don't use it, because I think societies are driven by technology, but defined by humanity.